the word millennial. It's not cool. It's annoying. Hello everyone, welcome to I Want to Believe NASCAR. I'm your host James. Let's have a lit time here.
Too legit to quit.
Busch, last year put out a little challenge, kind of, poking and prodding when Kevin Harvick was, talking smack about the millennial fan base, and basically said, yo Kevin, if you don't win the championship, you gonna rock this, millennial paint scheme we've designed for you. Which, first off, was the most troll thing ever. I forgot who designed it, but it says David Gilliland on the door of the car, and it has Harvick's name on the visor. It's like, dog. It looks like something a Centennial would have designed. It doesn't really look like a lot of millennial stuff. Anyways, the challenge, or bet basically, was put on. Harvick lost the bet and Busch won it. And everything went silent in the off season, and they were like, oh, we're gonna run at the All-Star race. And once they announced that, then a series of questions were sent out through the social sphere. And from that pool of data, they created this. Busch is fucked, dog. Keep it 100, Charlotte. I'll say this about the car. It does not take itself seriously. It is not supposed to be like, hey, we are millennials, here's our car. It's supposed to be like, this is the millennial car. It's supposed to just be funny. And it's so funny. There's so much to talk about there. First off, I like that it's not white anymore and that it's pink. It's like rosé pink. It's kind of adorable. And then the colors, the neon colors on the door really play well with it. It's beautiful. I really liked what they did with that Busch as fuck logo. It's like it's like so extreme, but like such a cheap looking font. This car is just, it's hilarious. I love that it doesn't take itself seriously. I mean, yeet. What is yeet? As a millennial, I don't say yeet. I don't know what yeet means. What does yeet mean? Yeet is a viral 2014 dance involving moving your shoulders. Yeet as an expression of excitement. That's so 2014, man. That's 2000 and late to me. It's well, Fleek was an option, all right. Fleek. I use Fleek all the time, and just to compliment people, like, girl, your eyebrows on fleek today, or like, yo, bro, those shoes, they on fleek, bro. I guess maybe it isn't taking itself seriously with that, but still, yeet. The avocado toast is weird because, like, I like how people think that's such like a millennial trend or something. It's like from Australia, and it was like brought over here. It's technically like a late Gen Xer thing if you think about it. It was just only a California thing, and now it's like a mainstream thing. So I don't know. Avocado toast is dope though. I mean, I like it. I like avocados. I mean, mainly because I'm my Spanish upbringing, and my mom always like gave me avocados. I don't put it on toast though. I put it on my rice and beans and my meat. It's really good. Fleek. They had the Jimmy John sponsorship underneath it. Instead of just the toast and avocado, you should have had something like Get This Bread. Because that would have been... There's a lot of missed opportunities I'm kind of seeing on it right now. Who sends that? Do you like just... I don't know. Some of these are like just like kind of way too mainstream but late. Like the Snapchat filter. The dog face. That is so 2016 too. The right side of the car is my favorite side. Because like the turn left... That's funny. And I love the green tea, because green tea and is the bomb. Mochi is the bomb. The skirts on the side skirt are like the font that you would see in a Smash Mouth video from 1998. Like,
somebody once told me.
I don't really like too much of the emojis on the rear bumper. I think maybe they should have had dabs on the rear bumper. Like, that would have been hilarious. Just like, oh, I'm gonna dab on you as I pass you. The roof is lit. Literally, it's on fire. That's got him. But the squad goals on the deck lid, okay, I don't know, I don't say squad goals, you know, we always have like some other silly phrase that we're saying to say formation or squad, I guess, but like, to me, squad goals is something a 35-year-old mom says, trying to stay hip and trendy, or maybe even an older mom. Like, no offense, older moms, if that's your thing, do you, hun boo boo. It's cool, but yeah, I don't think that should be just categorized as a millennial thing. I like how a lot of the community is split in half with it. That's really funny, because it's like a millennial car, but then it isn't at the same time. And then also there's a lot of like split from both millennials and traditionalists, who just have a traditionalist mindset of like, well, both the sides of the car need to look the same. You know, that's a rule. It's always been a rule. It needs to be followed. And, you know, as a creative, I got to just say, hey, man, rules are meant to be broken. And that was a beautiful rule that was broken for the sake of design and for the sake of this being achieved. I think the best opportunity is the Busch AF on the hood. That's probably the coolest thing. And the green tea. Oh, and also, if I didn't point it out, congratulations, you tried. That's so... and the side skirt's pretty meta. That's pretty funny too, so... yeah. If only the tires could say good yeet on it, that'd be funny. Or on fleek on the tires, that would have been funny, because your shoes on fleek. I don't know. If we're just throwing cliche things at it, why not keep going? It's that's kind of what it is. It's just like a bunch of cliche things that people say about the millennial market. It's like so Kevin Harvick. It's all Kevin Harvick's cliche millennial thoughts projected onto a race car. And I think that's even funnier if you think about it. Kevin Harvick's like image of millennials is funny. Like, at first when he would talk smack about it, I would just be like, man, Harvick, you need to grow up. You're an old man yelling at sky, you know, and you need to change your ways. Now I'm just like, you know what, whatever, his opinion's his opinion. It's funny that, you know, the sponsors get to poke fun at him, and they're paying him to poke fun at him. And it's so meta and funny at the same time. You just kind of like shrug it off and you laugh and you move on with your life. It's so good. I'm really proud of Busch Beer for following through on the promise and for executing so well with this. This is like probably the best looking livery I've seen all year. Yeah, I'm buying that as a diecast. Pre-order, view and checkout. I'm a dumb millennial. I just got to spend my money somehow, right? It doesn't make me want to buy Busch Beer, honestly. I don't feel like the need to buy Busch. But it does make me respect the brand, because as a NASCAR fan, and all of us can attest to it, we respect and honor these brands that work or give their money to be in NASCAR, because we like that. You're giving your money to fuel the sport that we all love to watch and enjoy. And 2/3 of us are going to definitely buy your product. We're the most loyal fans out of any fans in sports. So for brands to understand that, like Busch, who have been around for so long, with that, you understand kind of like where this messaging kind of comes from and how this activation comes together. And it's just like this perfect intersection, actually, that their driver that they were sponsoring, that they had this tie with already, had this mindset and view, and then they saw a chance to kind of intersect both of them, and it was perfect. It's perfect to me, okay? And what's really funny is how split the fans are. The fans are either they love the car or they hate the car. So it doesn't matter either way. You're talking about it online. That's engagement. That's everything Busch wanted. Unfortunately, this week the headlines are a little dominated by Kyle Busch's comments. But if you look past that, the Golf Digest talked about it. All right, I mean, like random news outlets were talking about it, and it's so good because it's kind of gotten everybody's attention because it's such a cliche. It's poking fun of the millennials themselves. I don't even know if millennials even really were on the project to design it. That would be funny if like there was no millennials designing it. Like the majority of advertising to millennials. Yeah, both sides of the car are different. Yeah, it's a millennial car. Yeah, there's a lot of branding, a lot of things went behind it, and a lot of engagement went into it. And overall, it's probably one of the most amazing campaign activations I've seen in a long time, especially in NASCAR. You know, I think Nate Ryan said it best. It's like that 2001 UPS commercial.
What about that? Oh, that? It's just a PR tool. You'll be driving the big brown truck. Now you cross the finish line in the big brown truck and there won't be a dry eye in the house.